Hello, Philomeacut here, welcome to another episode of Let's Play A Timely Intervention. Havok is poisoned, so I need to deal with that, and I need to find this woman who wants the mushrooms, so I'm gonna go and do that, and I will see you in a minute. Tyler, who cares? Is a fine spinner and weaver. Her work is much in demand. Sadly, we might not be able to fulfill many orders for purple cloth, and it is our most popular. Why's that? A dye merchant cannot get any more purple dye, and no one else supplies it. I don't suppose you could help, could you? I'm not really sure where I would get that from, but yeah, why not? You all know what Alyssa would want. We are not dye merchants, though I suppose we might find something which would do. We cannot promise, however. Ah, yeah, but this is a side quest. And this is a game. So, I think they will be able to find it. It is good of you to offer to help. Perhaps you might find some purple berries, or purple ore, or something. Perhaps we might. Please don't talk to me, you'll distract me and then the thread might break. Okay, fine. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. As you two once sang. Well, technically not all of them sang. One of them sang that. Aha! I was in here all the time. Have you found any mushrooms yet? Yes, we have. I'm sorry, but I need at least 6 for my recipe. Any less than that, it won't taste it very much. What if I was to give you 5.99? With that? No. No, I didn't think so. Alright, well, it looks like we'll have to go back into the woods and try and find that. Which I suppose I will go and do off screen in a minute. I mean, there's not much else I can do here really, apart from just completely forget about it. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, well look, I'll see you back in minute, or at least it'll be a minute for you once I've found that other mushroom, and if I happen to find something else that's interesting, I'll show it off. Aha! I might not have actually been here before. I'm still going to try to avoid those spiders though. In fact, I'm going to try to avoid spiders in general. I'm not a big fan of them, frankly. This is all good, but I need a way to get across. Ah, okay. I don't think there's anything else to be found here. Oh, I see, it's supposed to be a badge. I thought that was supposed to be a book. Yes, we've found... You already knew we'd found mushrooms. These look wonderful, so big and firm. I'm going to be able to make the best mushroom stew that this town has seen in years. Instead of 4/6 of the best mushroom sea. Mushroom sea? Okay. Perhaps I should just stop talking for a bit. I'm not very good at it. I'm still not sure that a stew made with blue mushrooms is going to be popular. That, young man, is because you have never eaten my mushrooms stew. Or indeed, my mushroom seed. True enough. But what is this stone thing we've now got? I have no idea. It was something my grandfather found when he was a boy. I have mysteriously given to you, apparently, in exchange for blue mushrooms. I intended to make this inn a place that people can come to if they want a good meal, not just come for a bed. Okay, well, time to get out of here then. There's nothing else to find in that wood, and there's nothing else to find here. Do you want to buy passage across the mere 50 gold pieces to carry you all? Well, I didn't find out how to make his life easier, his maths easier, but never mind. I'm assuming that there'll be a way to come back again. Do you want to come aboard for passes across the mere? Oh great, just what we needed. A downpour. The Stone Mart is near. It's a nice little town, a bit quiet, but then there's comfortable beds. Comfortable beds, did you say? Ah, how I missed those in the monastery. I must admit, I'd like a comfortable bed too. Stone Mart it is then, though I think we're wasting time stopping them. It's not necessary. Can never be sure when the next decent night's sleep will be. Take it when you can. Who are you, and what is your business? We are honest travellers going to Berwyn to join with Quina. Why are you asking? That doesn't seem very hospitable. There have been rogues and thieves on the road recently, in greater numbers than ever. Come now, Watchman, you have seen me before, you know who I am. I know who you are, but my duty is to ask everyone who comes in, without exception. No thief will be out in this lane, and no honest person either. What is your business in coming to this town? In fact, that's an excellent reason for thieves not to be out there. Nobody to steal from would be out there either. I would have thought that was obvious, to find shelter and a bed in the inn. Very well then, you can come in. I'll have to keep my eye on you. Or possibly 2 eyes. I wasn't expecting customers of all this rain. You're very welcome. How can I help you? Alright, I guess, unless there's anything new. Even if there's something new, I might not actually show it off. Well, I might not buy it. I'll show it now. Okay, so that's what that does. It might be better if I find something that just cures everything. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute once I've worked out what I want to do here. If you need anything else, please don't hesitate to ask. Again, just beautiful music here. I like the fact that these are presumably washing lines and there's nothing on them because it's raining. Miserable lot of stuck at homes. With this heavy rain, I don't blame them for staying outside. Yeah, to be fair, there isn't really a good reason for me to not go in there, for me to go in there at this point. I'm not blaming them for that. It's all these locked doors I find so unfriendly. Probably ought to just look for places right out the tree to go and hope that game would make it clear if there's someone I need to talk to in one of these places. 20G for a decent rest. Would you like to stay? Am I interrupting anything? No, I'm finished here. Trooper, you may go. Yes, General. Have you come to tell me of more variations? No, all the timelines are stable at the moment. My concern is the staff at the faculty. Now, these two were talking earlier about the fact that the elves surviving have changed one of the timelines. They're becoming anxious about the fate of their colleague and about how the rescue mission is going. What can I tell them? Their emotions has obviously clouded their intellects. A moment's thought will tell them that there can be no rescue with both platforms unstable. How could this be achieved? Are you saying that your two troopers will be left stranded in the past? Of course they will be, whether their mission is successful or not. Yeah, I'm sure everyone would feel much better if you tell them, you're being stupid, of course we can't rescue them. But how could you do this to them? You have more information than the faculty staff, and yet you still don't understand. The troopers knew before they left they could never return. If they succeeded in changing the sequence, then they would have succeeded in changing history. The future in which the Marlon project was set up would never have existed. But what about us? If history is different, there is small likelihood that I will be a general in the Reimer army or that you will be a minister in its government. Understand this, everything will change. Now, I certainly hope that it's not contradicting itself here, because we do know that if something changes in one timeline, it won't necessarily change things in other timelines. We'll see. Perhaps there's an explanation for that. But if everything has changed, then without Project Marlon, how did I get that? Ah, the central paradox. And we cannot test it in advance. We think the most likely situation is that they return to live out their lives in the past era, as they arrived there before the changes. If we are wrong, then we are doomed to repeat this futile cycle endlessly. Would you like a second to figure out what he just said and get your head around it? In that case, pause the video. You done? Good. So, in order to change the sequence, you're willing to sacrifice everything you know? Is it such a big sacrifice? Look at our world, our nation, and then tell me that you want it left as it is. This is too much to take in all at once. I must go and think about it. Yes, do that, Minister. Not that it will help you. You know the cover story for the faculty is false. I wonder what you would say if you knew what I've told you is only another cover story. Ah, okay, well, I suppose that might be the explanation. Jolund had better get this right. Ah, fellow travellers, I see. And where are you all going? I see that you're with them, Wulfric. Are you on a hunt? Are these your prisoners? So many questions, and no, we are not prisoners. Well, it's the first time I've heard of him travelling with others. It was a natural assumption to make. Suits me to travel with a group of people at this time. There are many criminals who would be glad to boast I won't trouble them anymore. True, but if you're not already engaged on a hunt, you might like to speak to the mayor. You may have a little something that would interest you. I might do that. We'll see. Okay, again, it's probably quite hard to tell who was talking when I don't do voices for different characters. I am really bad at that. So Come to the side or in front of me where I can see you. I'm too old to get a crick in my neck from turning around. Alright, fine. Here we go. My only job now I'm old is to worry. I do worry about the fall off in trade because of thieves and rogues on the road and everyone going off to join Quina. Well, thank goodness I came to the front so I could hear you complain some more. I won't mind staying here permanently. Someone to cook and clean for me is definitely attractive. Enough. My job is to cook for the guests, not to spend my time talking with them. Again, not that, friendly, is it? At least it stopped raining, and we've had a good night's sleep. Not a drop of drink, though, to pass the time. If you drank less, you would be a stronger fighter. I doubt it. Now then, where do I find the mayor? Well, I'm not sure. Hopefully there's a sign or something. Or I'm just gonna have to try every house. Ah. Are you the mayor? Yes, can I help you? Maybe it's more of a case of, can I help you? I'm Wilfric, the bounty hunter, and I hear you may have something of interest to me. Possibly, but I think it is outside the league of single hunters. This is far more serious. Well, as you can see, I'm not alone at the moment, so let's hear what the problem is. Hey, wait a moment. Who said we're interested in joining a hunt? I did. I'd like to hear what the job might be as well. A little extra gold is always welcome. Ah, a woman after my own heart. So, Mayor, let's hear what you have to say. We've always had some vagabonds who prey on the unworthy. These we can deal with, and they have never given us too much trouble. Lately, though, a new sort of thief and big band has appeared, more vicious and seemingly with particular wants. Some people, when they're attacked, lose everything. Others are searched and let go without losing anything. Some are robbed and killed, some are just killed, and some have disappeared. Do you have any idea where they are based? Not for certain. We think it might be in the mountains to the northwest of here, but maybe we're wrong. Do you think you can help? I don't see why we shouldn't do an extra side quest. This sounds interesting. Anyone wish to go with me? I'll go. So why? And what about you two? We have more time than we thought to get to Berwyn. Going there without you would be difficult, so I guess we should stay together. I think this is a waste of our energies, but I see the sense of staying together, so yes, I'll go. Good. It seems, Mayor, that you have a hunt. Thank you. I'm sure you'll find something quickly, a man of your talents. I need all the information you have. What about descriptions? Maybe I will recognise someone from them. I'm sorry, I don't have any. They usually attack at night and so few escape alive. Pity. Still, it can't be helped. If he thinks he's taking over the leadership of this group, he's going to have to think again. I'm assuming that is a private thought, not him actually saying it. Being mayor is such a responsibility, and at his age too. It is likely that the entrance to the thieves' hideout is well concealed. This will need some proper searching. We are used to that. Good, let's hope that everyone's fighting experience is equal to their skills at exploring. Oh, I've never had plenty of fighting experience. I think we had already worked that one out. Alright, let's go. There was a lot of talking in this game, isn't there? Oh well. Wonder what happens if I try to go this way. Yo. I'd like to be able to go and visit my sister in Old Rock, but with the thieves around, there's no chance. I'd like to be able to go and visit my sister in Old Rock, but with these thieves around, there's no chance of time off. And nearly all the young people have gone to join Quina. There's no one to take my place. Well, looks like we've got excellent reasons to go and do this. So I would guess, where is the where are they? So I'm just confused here. It might be up here. This is pretty dismal. They're not called the Gloomy Mountains for nothing. Well, we need to take care not to be blown over. Make it sound so inviting. Oh, they're not that bad really, you just need to. But what's this? This might be the wrong mountain, I'm not sure. Good day, officer. We did not expect to see soldiers coming through here. No trouble with Kaewed, I hope. Kaewed would not dare to make an incursion this far from their borders. No, we are here on the orders of Quina himself. And what interest does a region like this hold for Quina? It has no strategic importance. No, it doesn't. It does have something that is a danger to Rimmer, something that must be destroyed, and that is our job. This sounds very strange. What are you talking about? There's no harm in speaking now that we are nearly there. It is the ancient artifact. Quina has ordered it to be destroyed. Ancient artifact? What are you talking about? There's a shrine near here with an artifact made by the ancients. It must be destroyed. These are Quina's orders. But what harm does it cause? Everyone knows it just stands there doing nothing. It is an object of superstitious veneration. In these modern times there's no place for such foolishness. We have no need of the ancients and their relics. We need to take our destiny in our hands and forge it without always calling to mind what may or may not have happened in times past. But what about the stones of memory? They were left to us by the ancients. I understand that they too will be removed so that the people will learn to live by their own resources. But this is madness. You don't get to say but this is madness that often in life, do you? I think it's an underused phrase. The people must learn that there is no place for superstition. We will be a modern nation, victors over Kaewed, controlling our own lives. But I have my duty to perform and cannot stand talking to you. Good day to you, and remember my words, there is no place for the ancients in the life of Rimmer. I don't believe that Quina would be so stupid. There must be some mistake. Why would he be so determined to move all traces of the ancients? It doesn't make sense. Quina is far from Western Province. There are more ruins and artifacts of the ancients than anywhere else. Perhaps it has something to do with that. But what it might be, I cannot guess. We know no more than you do. When we get to Berwyn, I expect it will all be clear. But if he wants to have the people with him in a war on Kaewed, he is a fool to antagonise him in this way. And mark my words, it will cause division and dissent, and that can only weaken him. Is this why he couldn't win conclusively against Kaewed? Is this why we have never heard of the ancients and the stones of memory? Maybe. That really is a lot of talking. As much as I can stand for one episode, I think. I will see you next time.